As an Italian, I agree. It really shouldn't be that deep. Yeah, especially because like.
On va aller sur un rematch instantané.
It's not like people are trying to intentionally be disrespectful. I mean, some people are, right? But it's like, it ain't like a motherfucker is putting sugar in his spaghetti specifically to spite Italian people. Like, yeah, you like that? You like that, you stupid Italian bitch? Yeah, sugar, nigga. Like, like, damn, nigga, just trying to eat, bro. Like,
ça met bien Farsaille en tout cas. Ça fait bien les affaires de Farsaille ça.
Yeah, I heard that they fucking lose their mind if you snap the spaghetti instead of just letting it, like, you know, soften in the water and just like if you don't keep the pasta whole.
L'autre balcon, non, pas encore, mais elle est bien patiente, pas assez malheureusement parce qu'on va aller manger le counter et on trouve des bons timings, le bon combo ici de la part d'Uriel. Les deux sont en rage, attention parce que ça pourrait.
Oh, on est un peu trop abusé. Oh, mais ça tue.
Il y a pas assez d'argent sur.
You know what's funny about that though? So the Italian in my family comes from my mother's side. And so my mother, I would say, is like half Italian or whatever, because like it's a mixture of like European countries and shit. But like Italian is like the strongest one of them. I always say I'm like 1/4 Italian or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, like the Italian in my family comes from my mother's side. She definitely used to snap the pasta in half, which I. Whatever. But I mean, she's, you know, she's American, you know what I'm saying? She's born and raised in America her whole life. Ain't never been to Italy, you know what I'm saying? So like. Yo, what's good, Ram?
C'est bien. Dans tous les cas, elle a quand même l'avantage.
Ouais, elle a un gros avantage à la vie ici. Uriel, elle se baisse bien. Malheureusement, elle va se faire avoir par un nouveau timing de Bakan derrière. Oh la balayette! Elle est sneaky celle-ci de balayette. Farsaille qui va progressivement.
You don't break it the pasta.
Like... derrière le X-Smash qui va l'arrêter. Il y a le mur en float.
It's over, got exhausted like that. Maybe not for sure. I mean, look, if I would ever stream at regular hours, you might could catch it more often without having to be on meth in order to make it to a Lotus Sports stream. Which is why you're here now, because I'm live at noon. Now have I been live for over 8 hours already, and that's, you know, we don't gotta really talk about that.
Petit au mur en plus, mais oui, allez, c'est parfait. Farsaille qui continue sur l'autoroute de la qualif. Faut pas drop. Et ben voilà, c'est fait.
La curse.
Évidemment, je curse. Bah, tu connais la magie du caster, hein. Le hit smash derrière devine. Le long bien bloqué de la part d'Uriel. Bon oui, Uriel qui commence à remonter, qui a en plus récupéré pas mal de vie, qui a mis Farsaille dans une situation compliquée, mais qui va trouver quand même le lot. Victoire de Farsaille à l'Evo pour son premier
That nigga
match au
stupid.
détriment de notre joueuse française. Félicitations Farsaille. Ça va jouer. Et gros bisous à toute l'équipe du Headstormer, évidemment. On a hâte de les retrouver et coucou. Et on les reverra notamment.
It ain't like the motherfuckers putting sugar in spaghetti specifically to spite Italian people. Like, yeah, you like that? You like that, you stupid Italian bitch? Yeah, sugar, nigga. Like. Oh shit.
Ouais, mais là, on a vu comme il y avait un pattern qui se répétait. En fait, quand ça passe, on continue.
Elle gérait parfaitement la distance. Elle connaît son Kenpo, hein. Kenpo step. L'adversaire, il a tapé, c'est dans le vide. Le launcher est garanti.
Ouais, très très fort, vraiment très très fort.
Et pourquoi se compliquer la vie si ça marche?
C'est ça en fait.
Just keep doing it again. Continue.
Comment ça?
Faut que j'arrête de parler en anglais comme ça. En français, je suis insupportable.
Écoute,
je suis insupportable. Je suis inarrêtable aussi.
Ah,
et voilà.
Encore un autre?
Aucune limite.
Oh, ouais. Encore un autre?
Sky is the limit. Allez, maintenant j'arrête parce que ça va devenir cringe.
Ah, bah écoute, c'est bien, au moins s'il y a des anglophones, ils comprennent un mot sur deux du coup.
Yeah, hello, if you are still watching on the French broadcast, if you're English speaking and you're
I need the fa clip.
A little hello and hello to everyone in the public, in the area, in the venue who's watching here and listening to us talking in French, unfortunately for you. But hey, for once,
Yes.
French is the main language. Let's go. Allez, la France.
Oui, yes.
Hey, chat, think fast.
Yes. You're gonna see this a lot. Vous allez le voir beaucoup, j'espère. Le mais oui de la victoire des Français. Allez, les Bleus.
Est-ce qu'on, je crois qu'il y en a un qu'on a loupé là, mais oui. Ah non, on l'a mis pour Yanding.
On avait mis un peu pour le Janding et puis après c'était Neya Objection, mais c'était du français donc
Ah, ouais.
on gagne un peu mais on perd un peu aussi,
Oui.
donc bah voilà.
Je comprends.
Il faut, on va pas route contre d'autres Français quand même, c'était un match fratricide.
Je comprends.
Alors qu'on a un nouveau challenger, tout l'autre Europe qui s'avance sur la scène pour, je pense eux aussi, hein, l'un de leurs premiers matchs, pendant que le restant des brackets avance. T'imagines, tu commences à 18h15 ton premier match, t'as attendu toute la journée, le stress qui s'accumule. Alors que si tu joues à 10h du mat, bon d'accord, t'es pas très frais peut-être pour certains, mais au moins c'est fait, t'as pas le temps d'accumuler tout le stress de ta journée.
Après, du coup, il y a aussi dans le sens inverse où ils ont eu le temps de se chauffer du coup.
Ah bah là j'espère, oui là t'as pas d'excuse de j'ai pas eu le temps de me chauffer. Ah là elle compte pas l'excuse. Hein.
C'est ça.
Personne veut t'entendre dire ça.
Alors,
le match débute.
Ouais. Eddie versus
Needs to be longer.
Yoshimitsu. Bien, ça fait un nouvel équipe qu'on voit. Toujours le même skin. Il est très populaire ce skin hein, chez les joueurs de Eddie. On l'a vu notamment avec Janding, mais Ilias l'utilise aussi. On est parti. Ah bah c'est Kebab sans oignon. C'est lui contre Galaxy Brain, le joueur
on your
allemand.
balls clip.
Kebab sans oignon.
Interesting assortment of words being said right now.
Pas mal de tournois, il fait les online, il spam pas mal la
Name of the
roquette,
dude who
et
resubbed
il a
is
un
fucking
pseudo
hilarious.
absolument goldé.
Il est face à Galaxy Brain.
Ouais, Kebab sans oignon qui se fait attraper ici hein, sur un méchant timing de
who was it at
DF2,
the time? Who resubbed during that? Oh, please top me.
Une fois, deux fois le Upni.
Notice there's a comment on the latest squad video where people are commenting that you only play 2K in fighting games, which is why you're so bad at Helldivers, and I was just like, the irony of the statement is killing me. I couldn't even tell if the comments were a bit.
C'est compliqué la vie, Galaxy Brain. Il suffisait de mettre une red et il avait le round.
I would argue I'm actually better at video games than the majority of my friends, but a lot of the games that we play on that channel, it is my first time ever playing them. But I mean, I can't blame niggas for thinking that or looking at it that way, because like, I don't be having fun in most of the videos. So, doesn't Helldivers have motion inputs or am I tweaking? Motion input? What type of game you play? That game got motion inputs? Why would it need that? I don't know. For the codes?
Qui continue le chemin devant 2-0. Les interruptions de Galaxy Brain sont là. Ils trouvent des timings hein, quand même de temps en temps. Ils trouvent des bons timings, mais les activations et l'utilisation des ressources de
Taken to those commenters don't watch our streams. Well, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people who watch those videos that don't actually really know a lot about me or, you know, watch my content specifically. But that's okay. Actually a good thing, I would say. Yo, Digi Zoe, thank you for the 6 months. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Qui prend le premier match. Alors vraiment joli, hein. J'adore son pseudo, il est beaucoup son pseudo.
Kebab sans oignon.
Ouais, c'est un magnifique pseudo. Il fait beaucoup de tournois en ligne notamment, il progresse pas mal. Et nous sommes prêts pour la revanche instantanée. On a
You do a 2x duo tournament with the squad. I tried.
Aujourd'hui, comme
I
c'est
tried.
les deux, je pense que les gens sont en mode ouais non, j'ai pas le temps de me réhabituer à mon autre perso.
Ouais, c'est fortement possible, hein, c'est dur.
Niggas didn't want to do it, so.
Ce qui arrive, c'est une très belle capacité.
C'est vraiment pas facile. Alors oui, la phase avec l'armor derrière. Bah oui, tu fais un coup safe et t'avances une armor derrière. Si l'autre il tape un coup pas assez rapide, l'armor a le temps de s'activer. Et c'est toi qui as raison. Oh, ça déroule.
Ouais, pour l'instant, c'est facile. Hein.
Je crois que je vais pouvoir commencer à préparer la pancarte. Je veux pas curse, mais je veux la préparer.
Bah, écoute, avant c'était ok, là, on sait pas, on va voir.
But they pulled up for that Dragon Ball game, what, Breakers?
Et oh, il avait bien, attention, qui n'a pas eu le temps de passer pour Galaxy Brain, qui va se faire refaire les chevilles, puis le mineur.
The thing is, when it comes to fighting games and stuff, like, it's a lot of the guys, for one, they're not like fighting game people, right? So like when it comes to games where you actually have to like compete against one another, they don't be wanting to do it because they're afraid of losing or like just getting bodied by anybody who's like played it before or is good at that stuff. To which, like, I understand, but then also it's like I look like a fucking loser in like almost every game that we play because it's always some bullshit that I would never play otherwise unless these niggas ask me to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I look like I don't have thumbs in most of our videos because we're playing a game that I've never played before, and most of these niggas have. So it's like it's okay if Lotus looks like a loser who's never played the game, but it's not okay if I do. But.
Et le back 3, attention, on vous donne back 3, je sais plus exactement l'input, en tout cas c'est le launcher pour Kebab sans oignon, plus qu'une touche pour le joueur français.
Il a encore son hit. Hein.
Et la voici, la touche, la victoire de Kebab sans oignon. Mais oui,
bravo.
La victoire de la France contre l'Allemagne, 2-0 pour Kebab sans oignon, qui va pouvoir passer au tour suivant avec son Eddy. Alors on voit les autres joueurs qui vont aller s'installer sur scène. Pas le temps de niaiser. Oh, je vois qu'il y a du maillot de structure là.
Il y a de l'investissement.
Ouais, il y a de la représentation. Et on voit des gens surtout très contents qui font coucou à la caméra. Hello, coucou.
Vous aussi sur le stream faites coucou.
Voilà, n'hésitez pas. Ils sont un peu stressés aussi, hein, les joueurs. Pas tout le monde n'a l'habitude de passer sur la main stage de l'Evo. Enfin, sur la. Ici, on est sur une stage parce qu'il y a plein de stages.
It ain't like a motherfucker is putting sugar in spaghetti specifically to spike.
L'habitude de passer, ne serait-ce qu'en stream tout court. C'est peut-être même le premier gros tournoi offline pour pas mal de gens. Hein.
Oui.
1156, il y en a forcément pour qui c'est leur première fois.
Ce qu'on disait tout à l'heure, en fait, il y en a plein qui vont commencer avec l'Evo et du coup, ils vont croire que le standard des événements baston, c'est l'Evo.
Oh bah. En tout cas, tu commences bien, tu commences avec une bonne expérience et si ça donne pas envie de pousser dans le offline, ça, je sais pas ce qui peut te donner plus envie.
C'est ça, c'est ça. Si tu aimes pas l'Evo, je pense qu'il y a peu de chances que tu aimes un autre événement ou que tu aimes venir à un événement, ça c'est sûr.
On est sur un événement absolument incroyable et bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. On voit les petits signes là. J'espère que vos amis dans le chat vous regardent et vous encouragent. Alors, est-ce que je suis en train de regarder un peu dans le public derrière? Est-ce qu'il y a des gens que je reconnais dans le public? Bon, alors il y a pas mal de... Ah oui, il y a Niles, Eternal Dragon, que vous voyez à gauche.
We could also do a DBFZ party match, 3v3 squad. Rhyme has actually suggested that multiple times, but niggas don't seem to want to do
Un homme
it.
qui possède un drip infini, qui est toujours bien sapé lorsqu'il est au poste de commentateur.
The channel wants more collaborative games anyways. That's what people like seeing.
Hello Niles. Et je sais pas si
Is that true?
Il fait semblant de pas m'écouter, mais
Je sais pas.
il est là. Allez, j'ai entendu un get ready.
I don't think that's true actually, because our best performing videos are actually videos where we're competing against one another.
Voilà, Paul.
On n'a pas vu beaucoup de fois là.
Non, on n'a pas vu beaucoup. Par contre, du Yoshimitsu, c'est pas le premier. Tiens,
Ouais,
est-ce qu'il fera mieux que le précédent?
Pas le premier.
Yeah, because like Spark, like out of like our top
Ah ouais, Noxorox,
6, 7, yeah, like out of our top 7 videos on the channel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are videos where like we compete against one another. And then one of them is the Death Note video, which like isn't.
Oh, encore une fois.
And the other one's like the Office video. And then like the rematch video. Gardic. I actually think niggas like preferring. I actually think people prefer seeing us compete against one another in like a fighting game or like a sport kind of thing or something like that more than anything else. Or like anime games, obviously. That's always gonna be one.
Mais là, Banas peut quand même faire quelque chose s'il arrive à bien contrer de là tous les assauts. Oh là là, la relevée.
Oh, attention les armures quand même parce que c'est
Do you use a controller or bust up the arcade gamepad? I don't play any games on arcade stick.
Avec les pots,
I play everything on the PS5 controller pretty much.
Et quelques assauts de la part de Tsuyoshi. Il tente le 1-1 de toute façon, même si ça c'est safe. Et l'épaule derrière, activation into épaule. Mais quelle est cette sorcellerie? Quelle est cette
Okay, but
folie?
read my other message. I mean, I read all of them. Which one am I like not acknowledging?
Quoi, si ça passait pas. Sachant qu'il était lui-même
You
positif.
can compete, but they still like teams. Yeah, and there are several team ideas that we could do in a lot of those other games that I have suggested, but people don't seem too keen on them.
De la part
Yo, Curse, thank you for the 5 months.
Xorox,
8 ads. Hey, welcome.
Ah, je te l'ai vendu, hein. Je te dis attention, Xorox c'est un
The
client.
Demon Slayer and the Death Note videos are my favorite. What is my favorite video that we've done?
Ouais, on sait là du
You're not considering
Banache,
mainstream
on est en mode,
stuff?
bon, allez, on envoie. De toute façon, il a été
For
vraiment
games like
meilleur que moi sur le premier
Tekken
match.
8,
Rien à
not
dire.
mainstream?
Il faut
Like, I
jouer,
don't
on est là pour jouer. Pas de coaching, rien. Seul face à
And
moi.
all the ones I named, those were also mainstream games.
Oh, encore une fois le buteur.
Ouais, bah le QCD,
All the videos we've done, which one did I have the most fun recording?
Vraiment l'un des coups historiques
Or enjoyed
de
the
Paul.
final
Bon,
product,
non,
you know?
c'est vrai qu'il a pété Tekken 7, mais en tout cas ça le met plus 1. C'est Counter Launcher. Ah, il a loupé l'épaule derrière le side step.
Honestly, the video we recorded this week, I had
Il
fun
roule
doing.
maintenant.
It's something that we've done
C'était
already
pour pouvoir
before,
nous mettre
but
un petit Death Fist derrière par plaisir.
the 2 Demon Slayer videos we did, I enjoyed a lot.
Alors, il continue sa course en tête face au joueur polonais.
I also
qui a-
edited both of those
qui a bien du
myself.
mal à trouver les réponses, mon cher Zoulou.
Ouais, pour l'instant, c'est un peu compliqué là. Domination.
The Tokon video has my favorite thumbnail of all of them
En
for
gros, on
sure.
continue pas la string, hein. On l'a vu tout à l'heure ici.
Oh.
Il a fliqué plusieurs fois. Oh là 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 là, le Death Fist qui touche.
C'est ce qui allait
Parle des
casser
pistes.
l'armor, plus 1. Et là, c'est les frames. Ouais, c'est bien plus limite de la part de Banache avec le 1-1. Il dash derrière, c'est pas mal ce qu'il commence à nous proposer. Banache, il comprend. Il commence à comprendre un peu le match-up. Malheureusement, ça commence à être trop tard et c'est dur. La marche est très haute.
Ouais, plus que un round là.
You're appealing to a lot of younger people too, and you should like FIFA like when you guys played Repo. I think that's part of my problem, is that we create content that's for a target demographic that I usually try to avoid instead of appealing to.
Non, il est pas là.
And I think that's part of my
Ça,
issue.
C'est le sol qui explose. On va aller mettre la max. Oh non, attention.
La relevée compliquée, là, il était un peu trop proche du mur. On l'a assez vu là. cette
That's where the
soirée.
money is, yeah. But if that was my biggest concern, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in right now. But maybe it should be my biggest concern.
Il faut penser au kick. Allez, plus qu'un petit pixel de Victor Banache qui trouve son e-dash
T'inquiète,
maintenant.
la vie et de l'espoir.
Il s'offre un sursis, le joueur polonais. La très bonne glissade ici. Attention là pour Xorox qui va trouver le float. Combo, victoire et petit.
Any banger matches so far? There's been some cool matches, but nothing too crazy. It is just pools, so you're not really getting like, you know, high profile matchups or anything like that. We've seen some good players, but nothing like wild. So I see homie in the Cavestone Force. I want those too, but it's another show I had to pass on. That fortunately isn't going for much money. I'm gonna spend a block on those one of these days, but I had to pass on those for now.
En parlant de respect, nous, on va respecter notre système biologique et s'offrir une petite pause hydratation.
How's that time stranger going on your own time? I'm having a great time with it.
Je pense que c'est une très bonne idée.
I think it's really
Vous
good.
connaissez la chanson, 4 minutes de break. On revient tout de suite.
A tout de suite.
Persona multiplayer if it was available? Nah, I mean, well, there is a Persona fighting game, but that I don't think anybody would care to see that on the channel. Like, I'm sure it would do okay, but like, it's not gonna go viral or nothing like that. But that could be fun. It's not something I would suggest though. You'd rather play fighting games? It's not even a matter of just playing fighting games, because I understand most of my niggas don't actually give a fuck about fighting games, but it's just that they pick like the most brain rot. Like, but I get it. It's like that's what niggas want to see. Like that's the shit that's popular. But it's like I genuinely feel like I'm losing intelligence quotient points every time we play one of these stupid ass games. What else would you even suggest then? I've suggested several things in our conversations, in our meetings, and had ideas that we have not brought to fruition yet that I don't want to discuss on stream. But I mean, I don't know why you're pushing this, like, what games. As I just said, there are things that I have suggested that are ideas that we may or may not do that we haven't gotten to yet that I don't want to discuss on stream. But what games? I don't. I just said I don't want to say it. Like, I don't.
Look at Vaya laughing right now. Oh, he's doing a dance. What is he doing?
He's too ready, you know. Not today, man.
I didn't hear. This is the third time I'm saying it. Like what genre? Sports games? Retro games? I have made several suggestions. We just haven't done a lot of them yet.
So it's much more than just playing. It's being a part of this community.
But right now I understand that the popular thing to do, 2K, I mean, that is one of them, but that actually wasn't my idea. It's something I definitely vouched for, but I'm not the one who came up with the 2K idea that's in the pipeline. But that being said, I understand like why we do a lot of the things that we do. It's just not shit that I would normally do otherwise.
Le soleil se lève au sud.
Play Def Jam 5 in New York. I would love that. Who's looking for retro games? A lot of people. I think a lot of people would really enjoy that content. I understand why we're always doing new fucking brain rot slot of the week, but like it ain't always got to be just that. I think if we were to mix in a lot of that other shit, that would also perform very well and could create a path that's not just us being shoehorned into, hey, you guys got to play new butt fuck brain rot slot piss on yourself, call your friend the N-word of the week. Like I don't know. Like Peak was not that bad. It wasn't that bad, but it's like, you know, I played it once, got to the mountaintop, and I was like, all right, I never have to play that again. You're crazy. I didn't even say anything about Peak particularly. Peak was probably, the thing about Peak is that like, I didn't love Peak, but that was on the higher end of like the games that we played for me. What other brain rot have you guys played though? That Office game, I would consider that. Headliners is that. Repo is that. Among Us 3D is that. Whatever that space was, that the Squad in Space. What was that game called? Is that Project Lockdown Protocol? Lockdown Protocol, something like that. I would consider that as that. Peak is that, even though it's one of the better ones. Party Animals is that. Like at least half the videos on the channel are that type of stuff. And there's more that have been recorded that just haven't been posted yet. You just don't like the silly party games? Sure.
Bonjour, Happy. Pour cette Evo 2025 en France, à Nice, très beau spectacle qu'on a depuis tout à l'heure. Et là,
ouais. Là, il y a du morceau là.
Hey, is that dog K-Wiz?
Versus Monte.
That boy looking kind of.
Ce qui fait partie de cette
damn.
Les casters sont aussi des joueurs et ils sont.
Party Animals is pure gold. I'm glad you enjoyed the video, and I had fun in the second half of that video. Not so much the first half.
À l'international, un gros morceau pour Mantequilla.
Alors toi tu dis l'un, est-ce que c'est pas le meilleur?
Ah, moi, je dirais Kicking Machine.
Yo, Dimitri, thank you for 70 months, homie. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome back, welcome back. Just imagine those playing Mario Party.
Ah ouais?
Parce qu'il est marseillais, Kicking Machine.
Je comprends.
I have played Mario Party multiple times, and we did a Mario Party video that never saw the light of day. That's one that I don't even know if like we played Mario Party when that shit came out. I don't know what happened to that, actually. The sports saved that video. The sports shit in the Party Animals was so much better and so much more fun than the I guess the regular game mode of that shit. I ain't gonna lie, niggas was trying to get through it. A lot of niggas was not fucking with that Party Animals shit until the sports section. Maybe try a Minecraft series, GTA roleplayer, or Genshin. Those not brain rot, I don't know. I wouldn't call any of those brain rot, but Genshin, I don't know how we do a squad video with that. GTA roleplay,
C'est très très dur hein, de poser son jeu.
I'm sure when GTA 6 comes out, they're going to want to do that. I think the roleplay shit is... I'm going to be honest. I think GTA RP is extremely cringy and corny, especially if you're a grown-ass man. Like, I don't think motherfuckers in our age should be doing shit like that, but people like it, so I be trying not to hate, but I think that shit is extremely corny. In Minecraft, I mean, I know that shit would print money. It's not really my thing, but I don't know.
Les problèmes, les launchers low en counter, Peacekeeper pour terminer avec le style. Déjà 2 rounds pour Kewis. De toute façon, Kewis, je crois qu'il est la tête de série. I
want to see more of your personality when y'all play a game you like. Well, I think the other thing about it as well is that, like, even when we play games that like I'm having fun with, I really don't feel like I'm that prominent in a lot of the videos just because there's just so much going on and there's so many voices and so many people that, like, I'm just not as vocal or, like, I don't know, it'd be a lot going on and I'd just be like falling back. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, I really enjoyed the Demon Slayer videos and I still don't really feel like I was that. I mean, well, I was like the tournament announcer or whatever, like, in those videos, so I guess that, like, is a little bit different, but even then I only did that because I think Afro told me to.
Oui, alors contre Kawis, c'est encore pire, hein. Il se fait vraiment asphyxier. Kawis, c'est un joueur
Red Dead RP is 1,000 times worse. I didn't know Red Dead RP existed.
Sur la plage, on est presque dans le roleplay Nice, hein. Tu vois, dans le roleplay Evo Nice, la promenade des Anglais, elle est pas loin, c'est juste que c'est des galets à Nice.
You just gotta fake it or something. I try every week. I definitely be trying every week, and then I get into it, and I'm like, oof, and my brain starts shutting down.
L'utilisation de la 3D de Kawis qui step quand il faut, où il faut.
Supposed to mop everyone in Tekken though, it wouldn't be fun for everyone else.
C'est parfait de la part du joueur anglais.
That's not 100% true, but also, like, there are ways to, like, make it so that the video actually is fun and competitive and entertaining. Even people commenting on how you sound so miserable. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I've had this conversation with some of the homies. I just don't know if I'm cut out for this shit anymore. Like, this whole content creator thing and streaming and YouTube and shit. I just don't know if, like, this is the life for me anymore. Because, like, the things that you have to do to succeed and be popular, or, like, the things that people find the most entertaining or interesting, I just don't give a fuck about. I don't want to play most of these games. I don't like most of the people. I'm not passionate about, like, the shit that, like, you can live off of. I don't know. You don't seem like the type of guy who can fake emotions, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not really.
On arrive à mettre 50% de PV là à Kewis. Très très bien joué ça. On arrive à voir le tornado.
I don't know. There's a reason I don't really upload on YouTube that much anymore. I don't really have anything that I'm, like, passionate about anymore when it comes to content creation.
Dans le dos du Warang, rien à faire ici, on prend parce que ça compte, ça prend les rounds. Montekia qui a sauvé l'honneur.
Ouais, c'est bien trouvé, hein.
I feel like you can make a great sports YouTuber. You know, I started that basketball channel and I like the idea of it in theory, but then I realized that I didn't have as much to contribute to certain conversations as I thought I did. And also, I just didn't feel knowledgeable enough, I guess, or, like, what's the other word I'm looking for? What a low parry.
On le remet de l'autre côté pour être en
position. Oui, il fallait y croire. Il fallait y croire. T'as fini, oh, le cadeau là.
Like, I guess qualified enough? I don't know. That's not really quite what I mean either, but Vio Saker got recommended to me even though I don't watch your stuff on YouTube. I find that funny, but you know, people really liked that video, and a lot of people were, like, saying I should do a lot more like that, which I like the idea of. I just would have to really sit down and think about how I would do that. I think a break will help. Nah, because I've taken many breaks and they've never really changed anything.
Qui est en train de faire douter Kawis.
Tequila qui nous propose du gameplay de folie là cette fois-ci.
Oh, on est salé là du côté de Kawis. On a dit non, attends, le jury
No,
match.
like, this game's not an out. Chill. He got this. My goat gonna lock in. As DBZ Fighter Series comes out, you're gonna catch the second win, goat.
L'upset est total pour l'instant. La balle est mise au centre. La Belgique est mise sur la 4. Bon sang.
What the fuck?
Mais
Mais
quoi?
qu'y a-t-il?
Mais c'est quoi ce mix-up, Zulu? Je suis perdu.
Oh là 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 là.
This
C'est bien,
damage,
c'est bien.
bro.
Il faut continuer comme ça. Très bonne mise en jambe là de Montequilla pour l'instant là qui crée vraiment totalement la surprise face à Kawis. Et le SEM qui connecte avec le lot. Et le deuxième sweep.
Il ose. Et il est devant.
Commentary going crazy right now.
Mais il est totalement devant là dans ce FT. Ah là 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 là, c'est magnifique, c'est ça les joies de l'Evo.
It's like every great presence, stuff like that. I appreciate that.
Montequilla qui est en train de créer la surprise pour l'instant.
I have been like seriously contemplating like getting back into the basketball shit, especially with, you know, the season about to start up.
Il est très énervé.
I think I have an idea of how I could structure it moving forward, like kind of what direction I could go in with it. It's just what I originally had in mind. I just don't think I'm capable of doing yet.
On a le combo qui va pouvoir ramener jusqu'au wall.
Ouais, en plus ça régène de la hit. Allez, ça passe encore pour Montequilla. Mais les sweep passent tous. Les sweep passent tous. Oh, attention, parce que ça c'était pas safe du tout. Heureusement c'est pas puni. On met les plus frames de la part de Montequilla. Très bonne défense de la part de Kawis qui est dans une position qui l'affectionne avec l'adversaire.
I just think you're in your head too much about how much you think you can contribute, because people would probably want someone with a more mellow commentary. Probably easy to follow for casual fans too.
2-1 pour Montequilla, il peut totalement le faire.
Oh oui.
Yo, this Kazuya player is kind of playing out of his mind. I'm not gonna
C'est la
lie.
Belgique, bon sang.
Avec le beau jeu, il avait tenté en plus le perfect électrique derrière.
I don't know why he didn't get tornado there.
Cher, Kawis énervé.
Why Kazuya even got that?
Il en a mis 5 au moins là depuis le début du set.
Incroyable ce qui est proposé là par Montequilla.
Nice.
Ah, il peut y croire.
Oh là 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 là.
Didn't punish him though. Oh, well, he punished him, but he didn't launch him for it.
Attention parce qu'arrête ça, oui.
Is that game? That's game.
Mais ça passe.
Damn, kid was going down to losers and pools.
Peut-être en loser bracket.
Fuck.
Attention, ouais, je pense que ça va le faire. C'est fait. La victoire de Montequilla contre Kawis.
Montequilla.
Il est là, l'upset de la journée. La
Definitely an
Belgique
upset.
sur le toit de l'Europe, sur le toit de cette scène de
Incroyable,
l'Evenis.
incroyable, quel joueur, quel caractère. On se fait
Is
avoir
BE
en
Belgium? I
on
believe
revient
so,
back
yes.
to back pour montrer qu'en Belgique on sait
You
jouer
know,
à
she brought there
Tekken,
like
bon
Kenny,
sang.
but you're also not a box score fan. Not for sure. It's just that well, top 5 though. Hey man, I guess Kazuya must be top 4 then.
Hey, il est parti le chercher.
When I sat down sometimes to like talk about certain topics, I realized I didn't have that much to say, and so I was like, oh, never mind then.
Puiser toute la force qu'il pouvait pour aller arracher la victoire. Bravo.
And then also it was just like, more importantly, it's like, okay, well, this is a fun little side thing, and maybe it could become something someday, but I gotta worry more about what is currently something today. But then I go down this like spiral and this rabbit hole in my head of like, well, you ain't doing that shit anyway. So like, we ain't gonna get to that conversation, but it's like in my head I be telling myself, you gotta focus on your main thing. But then I don't be doing the main thing. But there's reasons why I don't be doing the main thing. But then I be beating myself up for not doing the main thing.
Ceux qui respectent pas.
You know.
Il est rentré dans sa tête. Il lui a dit, t'as trop peur de te baisser, je le sais. T'as trop peur. Parce qu'en plus, t'as mangé un FF3 random tout à l'heure.
Oui.
Et celui-là, il est resté dans ta tête. Et t'as trop peur de te les manger depuis.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. C'est le spectacle qu'on voulait voir. Merci Montequilla, merci Levo, merci beaucoup. Bon, alors pour ceux qui suivaient Kawis, hein, du coup, hein.
Hey.
Bon, Kawis est encore en course, hein,
Bien
voilà.
sûr, mais loser
Il est en
bracket.
loser.
Beaucoup de matchs à faire.
Voilà,
I know nothing about basketball, but I felt your videos were a nice bridge for a super casual viewer. I appreciate that.
Pour un Kawis qui, je pense, visait facile un top 64, ça commence tout de
You know what I
suite à
kinda-
devenir
it's
beaucoup plus corsé.
A bit late now because the season is about to end. I think I kind of want to talk about the WNBA as well.
Être à 100% à tous les matchs. Tous les matchs.
Because I feel like that's a market that's growing right now, and I don't really think there's like a lot of like really large WNBA creators out there and shit. Like obviously the NBA I'm like much more tapped in with and stuff, but I do follow the W. And I was looking around and they don't really have like obviously anywhere near the amount of like YouTubers and commentators and shit. So I feel like that could also be fun to like learn and grow in that space and alongside like the league itself as it continues to grow and
Ils
shit.
sont partis l'applaudir, dire bravo mon gars, t'es le meilleur.
The W sounds silly. That's what they call it. The W.
Au match suivant sur la map de Final Fantasy, évidemment, avec Silver Blast.
Speaking of, tonight is game 4 of the finals between the Aces and the Phoenix Mercury. And the Aces, they might sweep, especially with Satu Sabali unfortunately going down with that injury that she had in the last game. I believe she's got a concussion. I don't see a world where Phoenix can possibly pull this back. So it's looking like Asia Wilson's about to get her 3rd championship, her 2nd finals MVP, and have probably the greatest season in the history of the WNBA. She's MVP, finals MVP, champion, DPOY, all-star, first team all WNBA. Like, is this the single greatest season for any WNBA player?
Ça se regarde dans le blanc des yeux.
Avec la défense solide de la part de lui-même, il connaît les phases d'Asakura.
But doing things you enjoy personally help with your overall view on your content, because it's kind of hard when you content create full time.
Oh oui, magnifique.
I think the issue isn't a matter of like, oh, I'm doing things that I don't like. It's more like I don't really have much I like doing anymore, and I'm trying to find that.
Oui, Ryan et l'écouteur. Très longue histoire d'amour. Et là, on fait le 2-0 pour l'instant pour The BM qui gère bien.
Enjoy your manga/game collecting videos. Yeah, everyone really loves those, especially like the DS and 3DS stuff. But that's like kind of finite. Also requires a lot of money. Have you tried to exhale? I have, but I don't really care for it that much. I want to give it another shot, but.
C'est Fleur Blast et derrière c'est les dégâts, les problèmes, les combos, les activations de Snake Eyes.
You make it back. I make some of it back. The amount of money I spent on like the DS stuff. Like I uploaded a couple of videos that did pretty well. Well, actually, let me see.
Pardon, pour pouvoir il avait fait une petite taunt avant de backdash. Il essaie d'aller faire des timings un peu chelous. Oh, Incinérator, into, je step, tu connais la musique. 1-0.
Oh right, I just remembered. I forgot about this. That first video I made got demonetized. So I actually didn't make any money back off that video. The second one, however, did do really well, and I actually didn't get copyrighted on that one, but yeah, it didn't do like astronomical. If I would have, if that first one hadn't gotten demonetized, it actually probably would have made up for most of the money I spent on all that stuff, but since it did, it didn't really actually make it all back.
C'est dommage, ça, le launcher raté de la part de VBM sur le F2.
Low-key, I feel that. I remember my teacher told us to write about what about the future worries us, and my answer was, I'm worried I won't have any motivation to do anything I like. Welcome to my world. You know what's funny? Growing up as a kid, I never knew what I wanted to do in life. I never had like any real goals or dreams or like aspirations or like true ambitions. You know, you get asked all the time as a kid, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I never really knew. And then eventually I started saying like, oh, I want to make video games. Not because I actually gave a fuck about making video games or was passionate about that at all. But I liked video games at the time. So I was like, I don't know, make video games, I guess. But that wasn't really my answer. That's just the answer I started giving people so that they'd stop asking me about it, right? And then eventually, you know, through middle school, niggas ain't really asking you that type of shit no more. Then you get to high school, and then you're getting asked that question all over again. But like, no one's like really trying to help you figure it out. They're mostly just like, hey, well, you know, you should think about your future. You should think about your future. Like, where are you going to go to college? Where are you going to go to college? What are you going to study? What are you going to study? What type of job are you going to get? Blah, blah, blah. The real world, the real world, the real world. Whole time I'm like, nigga, I don't know. I don't have a fucking clue. And no one seems to know how to help me figure it out either. So I went through all 4 years of high school. I'm like, I have no clue what I want to study, what I want to major in, where I want to go to school, what I want to do after school. Do I even want to go to college? Like, I had no fucking clue. And eventually in high school, I got into photography. Right? And you guys have seen my photos and stuff. Like, I'm a decent photographer. You know, I'm okay. I ain't nothing too crazy, but I'm whatever. And I was just doing it as a hobby for fun because I think cameras and photos are really cool. And eventually I got good enough to the point where people started asking me, oh, how much do you charge? And I was like, charge? You want to pay me? Because I wasn't trying to do it for money. I was just doing it because I thought taking pictures was fun. And so I started making money off that. And then eventually, you know, we get to senior year. I'm like, I guess I'm just going to be a photographer. Not because it's like that's what I want to do with my life, but just because like I don't know what else to do, so I guess I'll do this because I'm good enough at it that people want to pay me. And I kind of did that for a little while, and it was cool. I didn't really like take it anywhere near as far as I could have because I wasn't that seriously invested into it in terms of like trying to make it my career. And I was also like reselling sneakers and shit back then, you know. And eventually I started doing YouTube and shit, and I wasn't really doing that as a career either, because even now, like, I don't do YouTube and Twitch because this is my dream job. I do it because it was fun, and I was like, I think I could succeed in this if I wanted to, so I did. So to this day, I really don't know what I want in life, and I've always been this very indecisive, go with the flow, figure it out, make shit up as I go along kind of nigga. And it's worked out this far. And because that's my life motto, like my mantra, I believe in that. I always believe it will work out and I will figure it out. But you just had them days or them times where it's like, damn, bro, like what the fuck am I really doing? Like I have no clue. And so we kind of in one of them, I don't really know what to do next type of periods, but I'll figure it out eventually. Is our boy still in? I have some bad news. Yes, but he's in losers. There was a Kazuya player who might have done some damage. He was, yeah.
Avec sa hitbox. C'est ça que j'aime bien à l'Evo aussi, c'est que tu vois tout le monde jouer avec leur propre contrôleur. Là, on va avoir un petit match PS5 versus hitbox.
Oui.
Fireblade,
He can do it, I believe.
en Europe à avoir utilisé la hitbox. Il faut dire que Akuma était peut-être le premier à l'avoir popularisé. Et comme les deux jouent très souvent ensemble parce qu'ils sont dans la même association, ben, du coup, très vite, Fireblade a switché sur la hitbox. Il a vu le potentiel du leverless.
Thomas will have to go crazy. I don't think Alyssa Thomas is going to be able to backpack them girls on her own, to be honest. Going back to the finals tonight.
Eh ben, bonne question. Je ne sais pas. Alors, je suis incapable de reconnaître.
I think the Nets and the Suns had a preseason game today in China. How did that go?
En tout cas, celui que je reconnais qui va peut-être devoir quitter le stage, c'est Kicking Machine.
Check this box score.
That
did in fact happen.
Je sais pas ce qu'il est en train de dire.
Nigga Dylan Brooks shot 2 of 10 from 3. Okay. Don't know who let him take 10 threes and 18 shots in 26 minutes tonight, but all right.
Dans le public. En tout cas, j'espère que cette action de Tekken vous plaît.
That boy Cam Thomas was getting to it.
Du bon temps en notre compagnie. En tout cas, mon cher Zulu, je
Cam Thomas with 6 assists. Damn, that might be a career high for him.
Ouais, je te cache pas, je suis encore stun là.
Let me find out that boy was working on his playmaking.
Ouais. C'est encore stun de ça là, j'avoue.
T'es en train de te dire, mais attends, mais qu'est-ce que je viens de voir? Qu'est-ce que je viens de commenter? Ah, et j'entends les Let's Go Fire dans le public. Les Marseillais qui sont venus en nombre, hein, évidemment. C'est à peine 200 km de Nice, c'est 2 heures de route, pardon. Et ce sera Chazi, du coup, le joueur français de Lily.
Voilà, contre Fireblade, du coup, qu'on connaît bien, du coup, pour son deal, hein, donc évidemment, qui sort son deal. On va voir comment il va s'en sortir là face à Chazi.
Et pour l'instant, on s'en sort pas très bien. Hein. Chazi lui offre beaucoup de résistance. On va trouver quand même un FF2 pour Fireblade pour essayer de reprendre la parole. Oh, le hit smash totalement dans le vent. Malheureusement pour Chazi, on s'est réveillé en plein dedans. Donc on
Love the
est
multiple round
obligé de
cards off-white.
subir
That's a good combo.
l'électrique de Fire.
I still fuck with your content, man. I hope you find that passion.
Reste au sol. Si tu restes
One
au sol,
day.
je tape.
Maybe. I don't know.
Très bonne réaction de Fireblade. On se laisse pas avoir même si on perd en début de round.
Il est bien remonté. Hein. Là,
Some days I do think about just like leaving it all behind and going and getting a different job or something.
Ouais, il a parfaitement bien attendu.
For the sake of consistency and reliability, if nothing else.
Attention, il ne faut pas être trop présomptueux quand même. 4 garanties avec derrière le 1+2 hit dash. Jin, seul perso qui possède encore un Magic 4 confirmable.
Oh là là, joli duck là de la part de Chazi.
People can just start rocking Jin's default outfit.
Chazi,
I don't mind this one though. I think this is also really good. His default outfit is pretty fire, man.
Qui fait la course derrière. Hein. Malheureusement là c'est très
Damn,
compliqué
death by toe kick.
pour le joueur français et ça Lily.
Bien fixé là, qui a arraché là par Fireblade. Oh le physique duck là, très bien joué encore. Là, des jolis fusils hein, de la part de Chazi. 1. On est un peu trop loin et là on n'est pas du tout trop loin. 1. 102 dégâts.
Allez, le nouvel sweep en stance. Oh, DF2-4 qui n'est pas puni malheureusement pour Chazy. Il faut pas laisser passer les opportunités.
Oh, le
Aïe,
chassé,
aïe, aïe.
le chassé dans les côtes de Lily. On pensait pouvoir revenir très vite sur les matchs pour punir, mais on est revenu un peu trop vite.
Un peu trop vite, exactement.
Un tout petit peu trop vite.
Il faut pas se précipiter, hein. C'est ça qui est dur. C'est ne pas se précipiter dans un jeu si agressif qui te demande autant d'appuyer sur les boutons et d'être actif dans ta défense.
Allez, Fairblade là, la moitié du chemin est fait. Là maintenant, si Chazy veut revenir, il va falloir aussi inverser les couleurs. Un tentative de pari là qui est ratée.
Ouais. On prend notre temps, hein, côté Fire. Ah, une première shop. On n'avait pas vu encore de shop du côté de Fire. On décide de débloquer ça dans notre inventaire. Pardon, bien puni. Ok, donc répond bien sur le lot, les mix-up. Il a une sacrée bonne défense, hein, quand même, mine de rien, Chazy.
Ouais, les petits relevés 4 quand il faut, les petites grosses munitions lourdes quand il faut. Oh, joli, ça on l'avait vu, clac. On active le hit de notre côté, hein, parce qu'il reste plus beaucoup de PV. Autant en finir maintenant. Il y a un smash qui part, et oui, les smash qui part. On arrache le round.
On arrache le round et on fait toujours la course en tête pour Fireblade, le joueur marseillais.
Oh, le sabbatique qui connecte.
Ouais,
Is Jin still the menace I remembered since the beginning of season 2? He's still really good, but he's not like in that top 5 combo anymore, I don't think.
C'est lui qui gagne.
Les petits DF1 là qui stoppent un peu les ardeurs de Fireblade. Oh, bien joué, attention, Loki, on a pu se relever. Très très bien joué ça, mais non, on revient contre le mur. Et on arrache le deuxième round du côté de Fireblade. Tranquillamente.
Et déjà balle de match pour le joueur des Bouches-du-Rhône, le joueur marseillais.
Allez, Chazy qui connecte le plus 2 tranquillement.
Oh oui, FF3, 1-2, c'est garanti.
Is Jin cooking? Yeah, Fireblade's pretty damn good.
J'y ai cru, franchement, c'était pas loin.
Oh man, Nakama!
Ouais, le hit match, le fameux. On te ramène contre le mur.
Le petit cancan en plus derrière.
Eh ouais, hein, c'est Jin, son hit match.
Oui, et oui, on sait bien, c'est le perso principal. Il a cette force, il a le droit. Et derrière, les petits mix.
3-0. 3 F1, il a pas le temps. Il a un Uber à aller chercher.
Je pense qu'il a faim et qu'il a surtout hâte de finir sa poule.
Bravo, bravo.
Fireblade qui s'impose logiquement.
Bravo aussi à Chazy. Hein.
Bah, bien sûr.
C'est pas facile contre Fireblade.
C'est jamais facile. Hein.
Et c'est pas fini de toute façon pour lui. Il y a encore les losers.
Bien évidemment.
Donc on pourra peut-être te revoir, Chazy. Peut-être.
Demain, on te le souhaite. Demain, on te le souhaite. Mon cher Zoulou,
oui.
Je te propose qu'on fasse un petit break.
Eh bah oui.
Et alors, une info. Alors, soit Genius se fait sortir et...
What's top 5 now? We still shoehorning Clive in top 5?
Continue. Et on va continuer.
Who is the top 5 right now? Nina, Anna, Brian.
Cher public, si je ne vous vois pas, je vous dis
after that,
demain, parce que
Dragunov could still be up there.
dans les mains expertes de
I think Law has an argument for being up there.
Je vous dis à tout à l'heure. Et bonne pause. On en a pour
4 minutes.
Voilà.
À tout.
Lydia's pretty stupid. I don't know if she's top 5, but Lydia's really dumb right now. I don't know, I gotta think. Claudio's got a case. Claudio might be 4th. He could be. Asuka is still really dumb too. Is it crazy if I say Asuka? I don't know if that's my pick, but I feel like she's up there. What the fuck? Did I miss an arc on Twitter? What is the context of this tweet? There's something about Justin I don't know. Like what's Justin went to Riyadh and the FGC are mad at him?
Vaya's laughing right now. Look at Vaya laughing right now. Oh, he's doing a dance. What is he doing?
He's too ready, not today, man.
So then what about every other fighting game player and commentator and creator who also went there for like EWC and stuff? Are they like what? Why'd Justin get singled out specifically? First time hearing about any of this. I mean, this is legitimately the worst and most obvious Saudi propaganda from anyone in the FGC/esports scene. Good job, Justin. Didn't know it was possible to top anything Team Falcons has put out, but you did it. What did Team Falcons do?
Genius, ça va?
Salut, c'est moi, c'est Genius, c'est moi le joueur de Paul. Regarde, je fais des QCF1 là.
People are extremely angry. Wait, I'm so lost and confused
Voilà,
here.
c'est moi Genius.
Montre-moi ton ego.
Mon quoi?
Ton ego.
Mon ego.
Ouais.
Ouais, c'est bon, je l'ai laissé à la maison.
Montre-moi tous tes tournois là que t'as gagné. 14
Ouais.
fois contre France.
Je l'ai laissé à la maison. Je voyage léger en fait. C'est pour ça. Donc voilà, c'est moi Genius. Je suis Genius.
De retour en tout cas avec Genius un peu changé. De retour sur cette Evo France Nice 2025 pour le dernier slot, la dernière
It's a similar situation with the comedy show that happened there that featured all those comedians. Niggas were pointing out Dave Chappelle and getting mad at him, but ignored Gabriel Iglesias and a few other. It's the first time I'm hearing of that either. I have no clue what that is or what that's about.
Le petit upset là qu'on a eu, le dernier upset qu'on a eu, qui s'est fait sortir par Mantequilla, qui là est en loser
On fire.
Et on continue là tout de suite. Donc là, les joueurs qui sont déjà installés.
So I'm
Ah, c'est beau. Je vois Fake Potter, le joueur
I'm
italien,
missing a lot of
la
information and
légende
context
des
here, I
joueurs
feel
de
like,
Kazuya,
'cause
Fake
I don't really
Potter.
understand
Est-ce qu'il y a swap sur Yashi depuis la sortie?
exactly why people are so angry. Like, I feel like I missed something really
Derrière, on a
important.
Bodé. Hello Bodé. L'organisateur de l'Only the Best à Naples, à Napoli, événement Challenger. Regarde, il fait des petits coucous à la caméra. Buongiorno a tutti, a tutto. Bonjour la communauté italienne qui est venue supporter leurs joueurs. Fake Potter, joueur donc emblématique de Mishima.
You know, Saudis is very homophobic and sexist. Yeah, I understand that they have some
il s'est pas beaucoup déplacé,
very disagreeable views in that country.